G'day and welcome to another episode. My name is Daethstro, the Aussie Geek, and today we will be looking at the FT29T Quietus, aka Cyclonus, and there he is. But here he is. He looks really nice, absolutely beautiful with the purple, and don't know if the pink's coming through very well, but he looks really good. Obviously, Decepticon logos do not come included. They are from my sticker sheet that I got from Save Your Toys, but this guy is not from Save Your Toys. This guy is from Dan's Toy Store, Game Shop I should say, Dan's Game Shop. Try that again. So far him and Wild Ride I've been able to get from him when I just could not get it from anywhere else, whether it's the other usual shops and whatnot. So thankfully I was able to get it from them. Just look from the underneath, which is kind of partially untabbed. Fix that up. He has rolling wheels and whatnot. Another Decepticon logo. You can see a lot of Cyclonus, but never mind. He does roll very nicely. He is hefty, which is something to be used to with Fanstoys. And of course, you can open up his cockpit and get some detail. I'll try to zoom. Whoops. That didn't work very well now, did it? There we go. So there we have a decent little cockpit, which this was not probably my best idea. Anywho, we'll fix that up and close that up again. I do have trouble getting this flush. There is something, but I don't know what it is. So there we go. So let's get to a size comparison. Here he is with Legends Windblade. Obviously he's a lot longer, he is a lot wider, and I think for the most part they're basically the same height, give or take, with his back wings, what are you going to call them. Now there are accessories that can plug into here, but most of them are more useful in robot mode, so we will leave that. He also comes with a target master, but we might leave that for the next video. So let's get down to transformation. So first things first, we're going to flip up these wheels, try to keep them where they're supposed to be. Like that. I'd move it up just a bit bigger, probably put my fingers in the way. We're going to then just flip these up just to give them a little bit clearance. Now I will point out these were difficult to get in place the first time, but once you've got it, you've got it. Just flip these up to give them a little bit more clearance. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate these to free the hands. And there we go. And his thumb has moved in conjunction. And we'll just do the same with the other side. Come on. There we are. All right, and then what we're going to do is we're going to try and get this back piece lifted up. It shouldn't be too hard, just to give us some room on the legs. So try to get that up. Just a matter of clearance and whatnot. We'll just fold these up a bit. So it gives us a bit of room, and we'll just try to inch that up. Come on. There we go. So there we are. Just to give us a good bit of clearance for the legs. So we will start on the legs, and what we're going to do is split them in half. We'll just spread them a bit. We're then going to open this up so this goes inwards, like so, and that basically forces that up. You pull this up to get in the right place. You close this bit. You then fold that down to give him his foot. You then take this and fold in the tab as far as it will go. Rotate that in. Rotate this back. Try to get on that tab. Come on. There we go. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold this, and we'll just pull that back. It would go over this. This folds in. It folds on top of itself, and then the tab just goes back in, and we have one leg all done. There we go, we have two legs all done. So then what we're going to do is we're just going to straighten out these arms a little bit. fiddle them with a little bit. We're going to take out this chest plate just to get it lifted a little bit. And what we will do is then we will, I suppose, we'll work on the upper body. So what we're going to do is, I might need to lift the camera a little bit so we can see what I'm doing, which is probably going to be really awkward from my point of view. All right, so we're going to come up this side. We're going to flip open these like so. That is going to flip down. These are going to flip in like so. Just thinking what I'm doing. This flips up and then this flips back. I really can't see my camera very well, so we'll give this a little bit of a pull like so, and then we'll come down here, and then we are going to, this is like really awkward from this point of view. Zoop. Make sure it's all zoomed out. We will rotate his head around. Pull it up a bit first, and then we'll rotate his head around. We're then going to slide this. Oh, almost forgot of it. You're going to come under here and try to get that detached, which has done it quite nicely, thankfully. And then this will all slide down, hopefully, like so. Get that back in there. And then we're going to, with great difficulty, slide that back on itself, bring that down, tab it in. I don't know if you saw that, but basically this slides down, that tabs in, that keeps that all locked into place. And we will get that all the way into that until the head can tab over that bit there. Whoops. Get back on there. I think I got it. Right, like so. So, next we will try to get the arms all done, and the feet are a little bit squiffy at the moment. So what we're going to do is we'll come under here. This is going to come down and tab under here. Give him his butt plate. Try to get him his butt plate. Where is the tab? I don't know where the tab is. I'm trying to find where the port is. You can't really see anything. Where are you? Are you there somewhere? I just can't see you. There we go. So that tab's there. Alright, so straighten him up a bit. We will lift the chest into place. That's just going to tab in the spot, which you probably didn't see much of anything at that point. This is going to be an interesting video to try and finish. Alright, so we're going to rotate. So these go forward. These are going to tab in to either side here. Just get it up like so. Then you're going to bring this down, and there is this port here on this tab. Just sort of pull it down until his backpack tabs in, and there we go. Now, part of what I'm scared of doing is we're going to work on his shoulders, and you're going to pull them out till you hear a click like that, and it gives him room for his articulation, which I don't even think that one was properly tabbed in, because that came out really easy. Otherwise it's got missing a click. Alright, so we'll finish the arms off. So we will, might as well do the wings, maybe that'll give us a bit more clearance. And I have a bit of foam in there. One second. There we go, foam is gone. Alright, so we're going to untab this. We're also going to untab this. So this is going to fold up. Actually, we'll fold that up last. So it's going to fold back on itself, fold back on itself. So this tab will go into here. And then this tab will go into here. And if everything it's upright, it should lock into place, which the back one is not quite tabbing in. Come on, there we go. And that gets us his wing done. Now you can, and I decide not to do it, but you can come here and fish this out and slide that back so it shortens his wing. And then fold that up. There is a wing piece here, which you can then slide up, which actually kind of hurts a little bit. And then we can fix his arm up. So we'll straighten his elbow out. We're going to rotate so this bit is at the front without trying to move his wrist. I think that actual, is that stopping it? Maybe try the other way. There we go, go the other way. So basically this here is going to stop it at there. And of course we'll just slide that back up to give him his arm the right way around. Then we can fold forward his fist. Fold that forward, and I'm so losing camera here, and his hands the right way. But as I said, I prefer my wing the other way, but there we go, arm all done. There we go, 2 arms all done, and the last thing we can do is we can come up here and we can split his ears or horns, and there we go, we have Quietus, aka Cyclonus, in his robot mode, and he looks amazing. I'm really, really happy with him. I knew I would be, and as you can see, I put the wings back the way it was. He looks really good. Yes, I was considered getting who was it? The other one, I can't remember what the other one was called. Drawing blank. But anyway, I figured this guy was a better looking, especially when I had the option to actually buy him. So he does look really good. I'll just try to get a better look on his face. Or try to, in keeping focus. So he does look like a proper Cyclonus, you know. He looks great. Yes, he's not as purple or blue as the other one, but it is what it is. So let's get down to what accessories he comes with. He comes with all these accessories, so if you really want to Matanti up instead of G1, you do have that option. Now, before we run out of time, let's quickly do our articulation before we get to our final size comparisons. The ears can go in and out due to transformation. His head can do a full 360. It can look up that far. It can look down that far, which I think is very good. He does not have side to side. His arms can do a full 360 on a nice ratchet. They can lift up that far. He has bicep rotation. He has double jointed elbow, which gets you that far. He also has this joint if it's of any use to you. He has wrist articulation. He can also fold his hand back, not really forward. He can open all his fingers and they have individual pins. He has wrist rotation if you pop out, and there goes his chest. Try that again. He does have waist rotation, but you do have to get this tab up, which gives it a nice ratchet, but that will pop off. You can flip up. I think you can flip up, can you? Yep, you can just flip up to get the leg that far. Does weigh down a bit. Goes back that far. Does have hip rotation with a nice little bit of detail in there. He has double jointed knee. He has ankle articulation, and I just untabbed his leg. That's helpful. He does have toe pivot down. He has not really any toe to pivot up unless you pull the heel down. So there we go. And of course, the only size comparison that really counts when you have a Cyclonus is how he looks size-wise with a Galvatron. And here he is with FT 16M Fanstoys movie design Galvatron. So, thank you for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe, maybe leave me a like, leave me a dislike, a comment, whichever you prefer. Other than that, I will catch you next time.